Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nyx. If you are new here, if you are not new here, welcome to the Miracle System channel. I'm sure some of you have realized that we have changed the name. Nyx & Co. no longer feels like it fits us really, especially with me stepping down as host, and we're gonna get to that in just a minute. It has been a long 9 months. But I feel like this video is very necessary to get out there and to make sure that everybody kind of gets a where have we been, what's been going on, a lot of things, honestly, a lot of healing in some ways and a lot of regression in others, but we'll get into all of that in this video, this update. As you can see, it's been like 9 months since we posted, and recently we posted old Patreon videos just to get some other content that we really wanted to get out there, that mostly kind of shows like living with DID, and kind of highlights those things, and a little blooper because it's funny. But unlike that, our update isn't the funnest thing. It has been a very busy 9 months for us, and a very difficult 9 months for us too. We've had a lot of system changes. I have stepped down from being the host of the system. I am now just our sociable altar and a very conversationable one. So whenever there's like fun and socialization and high energy things, I can come out and do that now. Hosting was burning me out and I was really tired, honestly. So it's a good change. Our new hosts are Ro and Patrice, who are wonderful people. You have not met one of them. He's amazing. He's incredible. He is literally a little sunshine boy, and I can't wait for you guys to meet him. We're filming a introduction video for him soon, to kind of introduce themselves, kind of go over his own opinions on like what it means to be a host and how he came into the hosting position. But I'll cut right to the chase, kind of. We did have a bit of a update attached to a video that we're filming now. That's like a Q&A with our partner Jasmine about what it's like to date a DID system. Yeah, you guys send us a lot of videos on Instagram and a lot of our social media handles, Facebook, and our own personal friends on Discord. So we kind of went around and answered those for you guys about what it's kind of like to date someone that has DID. I know I might be looking around all over the place, but like, I'm very scatterbrained right now. We just got off of our work, so our brain's going like a mile a minute, so we are a little blurry today, so I can't guarantee this whole update is going to be me, but it might be, who knows, we'll go ahead and see, but I'm going to try to power through and give you guys the last update, hopefully for a while, unless if we need another one, but the reason we went quiet on all of our social media, except for little posts here and there, and like posting about a convention or other little things in our life, has been kind of a difficult topic. A resurgence of trauma is always going to be a really difficult time. And in this case, we were poking at a trauma, healing it, and therapy, thinking that it had long since been over, and it had not. Because the person attached to it, one of our ex-abusers, was very much trying to find where we live, was reaching people, asking if they knew where we lived. They sent messages to people, trying to find us. And Sorry, we really didn't feel safe. Now we do, because the last known location that they have any form of contact with us is literally being sold. We now finally feel safe enough to post more again, and it is taking a lot of courage to do so, because we've been so scared about anything we post being related back to where we might be, or yeah, no, we've moved since then to a beautiful little place, non-disclosed little place, safe and sound in those 9 months, and finally feel like we can come out again and talk about ourselves. So we were very, very careful, especially since like there's a lot of defining things about like kind of where we live. So the area around us we don't really post a lot about, because we are nervous that they could be watching our social media on pages that we haven't blocked yet. And that is a very nerve-wracking, very real, and very scary thing. Yeah, it's scary, it's spooky, it's not fun to think about. And we've gone through a lot of system changes during that time. Aww. Our little puppo said, "Don't be stressed, it's okay." She is an emotional support animal. She is trained to feel our panic and other things like that, so I'm sure she can feel my nervousness about being back in front of a camera again. I'm so tired and burnt out of being on camera, so I'll pass it off to our host and the rest of our system, and you might see me around for things, you might not. Definitely not as frequently as before. I'm trying to live a more private life. Everyone else wants to do all this, and I'm very excited for them. I support them greatly. You will definitely see me doing educational videos again, because that is my bread and butter. I love those, so I will be writing those up and maybe even filming some, but I will not be the main face of this channel anymore, thus also the name change. You're too nervous. Let me. Whoa. You're okay, darling. Hey. You need to take deep breaths. Just like... Can someone come get her, please? Thank you, my loves. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do this so early, but hello. Oh god, we got makeup on. Hi, I'm Bro. Our makeup is smudging. It's alright. Yeah, it's all over my hands. Sorry about this. We also were being goofy and colored in our fingernails with marker, and the marker got all over our fingers. So that's what that is. Hi. System updates. There are many. I have stepped into full-on hosting with being physical protector on the side, which my job, I've now kind of been on edge because it's prevalent to be on edge right now. Just in case, you know. We've also had a new host from a comfort source, a fictive from one of our D&D campaigns named Patrice, who is amazing, incredible, sweet, loving, just absolutely stunning, and just positive. You're going to love him. He's not around right now, but I can't wait for that introduction video for you guys to meet, because that is our other main host. We call ourselves the Blondes. It's fun. It's all great, right? So we have interesting news. So we do have those two pieces from Nat's original split that were very unstable, so their integrations were very unstable, and they did drag people into Nat now, and Nat is not herself. Like, she is very much herself, just like before. She's my sister through and through. Very much feels like a grown-up version of herself, but there are some differences. We, in a weird and strange way, do have Natalia back, and that is so exciting. That is really exciting news. And I could not be happier. Falling down from like a number probably ranging from 30 to 40 to 15 alone, in just therapy and recovery, and also in this high stress situation where we need like an action team sort of. Yeah, our numbers have shrunk quite significantly, and I feel like we're in a stable place now, where that's good and solid, and we're all here for now to stay, and that's very exciting. There's been a lot of pain. Like, we have lost Killian in this, and Killian and Jem were best friends, and so were Killian and Caspian, and that put a huge scar on us. That was a lot of recovery from that, and we are very sad about that. We lost Sammy too during this time, so active trauma, you're going to lose a lot of people, you're going to get a lot of people. It's been kind of a back and forward for the past 9 months. The numbers got ridiculously high, then they shrunk back down low. We did lose a lot of other people, but those are people that none of you really know or have been introduced to like address it and stuff like that. We just didn't find that to be very necessary, because we could throw names at you, but you wouldn't know who they were or what they were like or anything like that. But we will be introducing some new people that came around from this active trauma in our life. Just know we've had a very wonderful past 9 months. We're all engaged to Jasmine. Jasmine popped the question to Nyx, and Nyx said yes. Planning a wedding. We're planning a dream wedding, and it's going to be fantastic. So that's something that's happening. We moved to this beautiful place, which is very exciting. We have a little dog in cute little pajamas. Our relationship with Jasmine is going amazingly. She's so sweet. So she is in her studio doing tattoos right now. And the volume between it is not the best in this apartment, but I love it. And I love we have so many tattoos. Speaking of, we have like a shit ton of tattoos now. And that's absolutely crazy ridiculous, because we are just covered, honestly. We'll maybe do a tattoo tour when our legs are shaved. We've been stopping the girls from shaving their legs. And now I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have done that, so we could have done a tattoo tour in this video, but I'll have to wait for another one, I suppose. Then trauma came about, and we went offline, essentially, for anything but absolute essentials, like going to see Jam and Saber's performance with Cloud9 for Midnight Melodies, and seeing them idol dance their little hearts out and get engaged themselves, which is so exciting. So a lot of really, really good things, and also a lot of these really, really good things are shadowed by just this person and the things they were doing and the things we know they're capable of, and just the flashbacks that have come along with it. It's crazy, because like we're finally so safe, and we finally feel so safe, and we've been dismantling the past couple of years of our lives and the trauma that came with it. And like just really getting healthy, and now focusing on our physical health too. It's been a long 9 months, but a very beautiful 9 months. And now that we're safe and we are well looked after, and we have people that will protect our vital information like little warriors, little champions themselves, we could not be happier. Our D&D podcast is so close to just like being a thing. Everyone has their characters and the DM has the story. We have the equipment. Yeah, it's just in the works right now, and that's crazy. And we're writing a book. Yeah, we have like a almost 300-page book written and done, and that's absurd. It's crazy when you think about it. And we're writing a second one before the first one's even published, because the story is just rattling around in our little heads. It'll be fantasy. It'll be incredible. I hope if we do ever get it published, you guys can support us. We're just very, very happy right now. And also we have been very, very scared. We're also going to be having surgery soon, and that's a crazy and wild update in its own self. So there's been so much going on that now it feels like a good and safe time to sit down, film this video, and catch up, because we missed you guys, and we have missed you guys a lot. Like, look how long our hair has gotten. That's crazy. It's back to its natural color. We just don't want to be absent again. We don't want to miss any more life. We want to be here with you all and to film, and finally we feel like we can do that again. So I hope you'll continue to support us and our channel as we step back into that role. So see you all later. See you in the next one. Goodbye, loves.